Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly horoscope for Monday the 26th of August until Sunday the 1st of September 2019. It's a pleasure to be with you today. Thank you for joining me. I've just moved house, so everything is still in boxes. So excuse things looking a little bit messy or boxes in the background, no pillows. I haven't been able to find my printer either, so I've written up the horoscope and I've put it on my phone. I've emailed it to myself, so I'm gonna have a look at it this way. Not ideal, but it's just what I have to do while I'm adjusting to the new circumstances. And my horoscopes are based on what the planets are doing up in the sky and what relationships they form and what energy that creates. Astrology is based on as above, so below. So the energy they create have an effect on all of us, regardless of star sign, sun sign, ascendant, on all of us here on planet Earth. And therefore, these weekly horoscopes are for all signs of the zodiac, and therefore everyone who watches. And I do a day-by-day rundown of what energy is created every day, so that you can make the most of each day, and that you don't fall into the traps or the pitfalls that are inherent in the week. Now, what's I've noticed and what's been very weird for me here over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, is that people have really just hated on me. Like, first of all, paperwork, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. If someone was going to treat me with disrespect or shout at me, they absolutely took that opportunity. Contracts that said one thing were delivered completely differently. It just seems that everybody's angry at me. I just feel like everyone's hating on me. I felt very good coming back to Glastonbury, but it's a very strange time for me right now because I'm getting so much hate from people. If you also really just think, I hate this guy, and I'm not forcing anybody to, to engage with me, to have anything to do with me. When you go to the top right corner, if you're Windows, there's an X button, just click on that, or if you're on Mac, just click on the red button in the left-hand corner at the top. You'll never have to see me again, okay? There's a subscribe button as well. If you're subscribed and you don't want to listen to me anymore, you think this is idiotic, then just unsubscribe, leave. It's fine. I don't need to beg you to stay here. I don't need you to like me. What I do is I do the horoscopes for people who are interested, and I don't want any more. I don't need to hear your opinion about my face or my bumps on my head, or the way you hate the fact that I haven't put the pillows out this week and you really miss them. So, let's have a look. On Monday, the 26th of August, we have the moon in Cancer. Now, the moon is ruled by Cancer, and it's really, really in its most comfortable mode in Cancer. So, it's nurturing, it's loving, it's intuitive, it's mothering, it's creative, it's psychic. And that Cancer moon, super, super sensitive, connects with pretty much everything else in the sky. We've had this a couple of times this year. And when that happens is your little feelings are overwhelmed by this tsunami of other things going on in the world, and you're just a little pebble being flushed around at the bottom of the seabed. It's like when the waves hit the beach, the stones are moved back and forth and back and forth. And maybe that's what I'm experiencing. Just this huge wave of dissatisfaction and people not getting what they want and letting it out on little pebbles like me. So be aware of that. Maybe I'm just getting it early. Maybe you'll sense that on Monday, that no one cares about your opinion. In fact, you're the cause of every problem in their life that they've ever had, hands down, and it's just not even a question. So just for Monday, emotional resilience, maybe just take things with a pinch of salt. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve completely, because someone you trust or someone you think you have a good relationship with might trample it completely. So Venus goes into Virgo. Venus is the planet of love and beauty. In Virgo, it's also very strict. It's like, I love you, but from a headmistressy kind of way. I love you. I want to see you do your A-level. So I love you so much that I'm making you stay till 8 o'clock every evening to study extra hard so you can get those A's on your final school exams. That's how much I love you. Okay? So a really demanding, critical kind of love. That Venus trines Uranus and Taurus. So Uranus is chaos and wants to rebel in a practical sense. And Venus wants order. Venus in Virgo wants order above everything else. So, because of the Cancer moon and the relationships it forms, it's going to give you a sense of external pressure and like it's your job to take care of other people and to make them happy. Venus wants you to create some order in your relationships and to bring some balance into your relationship life, which is good because on Monday, ask yourself, am I just being yelled at and am I just doing what other people want me to? Am I just giving emotions and I'm getting nothing back? Or am I just being really demanding and I'm bullying people? It may be that things are a little bit out of balance, so look at that on Monday, what the balance is, and see if things are out of whack, if you're being too demanding or if people are totally just making a fool of you and walking all over you, then take a look at that and mull it over. Some people are very good at making instant decisions like that. So someone says something to them that's totally inappropriate and it just doesn't work. And they say, okay, that's enough, we're done now. We're not working together anymore, bye-bye. Other people think, maybe they were having a rough day and maybe I didn't explain myself properly and I'll think about it now, mull it over. But just look at Monday, it's gonna show you where you're at in terms of power. Are you being looked after? Are you doing all the looking after? Are you being kind of commanded to do things, or are you the commander? And the best place to be is to have balance, to give and to take. That's the way you'll be happiest on Monday. On Tuesday the 27th, the moon moves into Leo at 11:55 in the evening. So it's in Cancer pretty much most of the day. Still, the moon is about taking care of other people, being intuitive, creative, self-healing, nurturing. But when the moon goes into Leo, you feel confident, spontaneous, you're ready to have fun, you don't feel the need to meet other people's needs and desires and to make them happy and to keep them happy, because you want to look after yourself first. So on Monday, Tuesday, or even like me over the weekend, on Monday, Tuesday, you may be at the receiving end of other people's things that they give you. And you may not be quite certain about what to do about those things. Remember that example I gave? Some people just say bye-bye, you're fired. Other people mull things over. If you're someone who mulls things over, by Tuesday night, when you wake up Wednesday morning, with that Leo now that moon fully in Leo, you're going to be certain in yourself again, and you're going to say, you know what, that conversation that happened over the weekend, I have to tell you, that's the end of it, we're done, and I'm not going to engage in this with you anymore at all. You can take the project and do it yourself, I'm out. And really take your power back and be in control, because you're not here to be mistreated by other people. It's not your job to take on their negative stuff. So Tuesday night is the turning point. On Wednesday, the 28th of August, Mars, the male principle, goes into Virgo. Ouch. When Mars, the masculine principle, is in Virgo, it wants complete order. It wants all the soldiers to march in a straight line and to see all the legs at 90-degree angles. And it wants all of the information perfectly laid out and practical so that we can do something about it. Mars in Virgo likes health, organization, comfort, knowledge, learning, accuracy. That forms a trine with Uranus and Taurus. Again, Uranus trying to create chaos, where Mars is trying to create harmony and Venus is trying to create order. Uranus is kind of putting a wheel in the spanner, trying to, create some weirdness, some chaos, something that prevents you from creating that order. So it makes it more difficult and you have to work extra hard at it. The Sun in Virgo quincunxes Chiron in Aries, so the Sun forms a harmonious relationship with the wounded healer. The Leo Moon, which gives you that great confidence, trines Jupiter in Sagittarius, the lucky planet, and Chiron in Aries. So Wednesday is really fabulous. This is now the best day of the week so far. You want to improve the way you feel about yourself, the world, and others by looking back onto what happened over the last couple of days. If you're someone who's kind of spiteful or you hold on to grudges and you want to clarify something or to get some closure on it, then on Wednesday will be a good time to respond and to say, you know, the fact that you told me over the weekend that I'm useless and that I run my I run my daily routine terribly and you would never do that yourself. That really upset me and I really don't want to have anything else to do with you anymore because you look down your nose at me and that's not really helpful, and I'm supporting you and I have to listen to your woes, and what am I getting from you? So the first couple of days here this week are about a power struggle and where you are and how you allow other people to treat you. I think it was Eleanor Roosevelt or someone who said that. People are only going to treat you the way you allow them to. So make sure people know how they're allowed to treat you. Also, on Wednesday, you're so over it and you're so confident that you're able to sort that kind of thing out, and then you're able to inject some fun into the day. So Monday was pretty full on. Wednesday is a really good day to reward yourself for taking care of yourself and others and for getting through Monday and Tuesday and really still doing your best despite the way you're possibly being treated by other people. And on Wednesday, you're able to address it and change it. Thursday, the 29th of August, we have the moon going into Virgo at 11:58 in the evening. So the moon is constantly changing sign just before midnight this week. So all of the changes happen kind of just before. It's like leaving things to the last minute. So there may be a feeling of, oh, everything is rushed and everything is kind of being left to the last minute here. It feels very fragile and urgent. I want some peace and I want some security. Mercury, the communication planet, also enters Virgo. So communication, thinking, the way you express and structure your life. Mercury is the planet that rules and governs how you create your life, and it rules Virgo. So it's very happy in that sign, and you're able to download information and to have all the information in front of you so you can break it down, make sense of it, and to make decisions. So again, Wednesday is a great day to decide because you feel confident. On Thursday, you have all the facts and you see them objectively. And you can also make a decision around that. The moon in Virgo conjuncts Mercury in Virgo. So Thursday, really you are at the peak of your powers when it comes to your intellect, when it comes to gathering information, making a decision of how to handle what has happened, how to treat the person who did whatever, or what punishment to hand out, or who to work with next, or if you need to change teams, or whatever it is. On Thursday you have all the info. Because we have all this Virgo as well, it may be that you start to channel or download some information, or you see some signs that help you change your vocational life. Part of your life purpose may be to heal others, and you are currently working in construction. You may be off target, okay? Because on Thursday there's so much informational energy floating around, you may be given constant signs saying, we want you to work in this area, like become a nurse, 50% off, or scholarships being offered, things like that. If you see that kind of thing over and over again on Wednesday and Thursday, it's the universe kind of prodding you and giving you a message to pursue your passion, your desires, your dreams. So Thursday, it's back to school time astrologically. Have you got all your pencils and crayons together? You're ready to learn, you're organized, and you're ready to get things scheduled and clear and unpacked and lined up neatly, and everything's going to be just right. To get serious about what you want to do over the next few months, remember that Virgo in the Northern Hemisphere happens in September. And Virgo is like a squirrel gathering nuts for the winter. It looks ahead and it says, how can I plan and make things right so I can store food for the winter so that we can get through the winter. So this is spoiled food, let's get rid of that. This is good food, let's put that in storage. That's why Virgo is so able to make decisions. So Virgo is getting you to look at what you need to do to prepare for new vocational opportunities. It shows you what you can and need to do with certain relationships in your life. And it will show you what you can do over the next couple of months, what your options are until the end of the year. It allows you to step back and to look at the year and to say, okay, October I'm going to do this, November I'm going to do this, and I find it really easy to plan. That's what you'll notice. On Friday the 30th, we have a black moon taking place. That means it's the second new moon in a month. And this black moon is in Virgo at 10:38 in the morning. Now this is interesting because in Europe, we have a new moon at the beginning of August. And here we have another new moon, so the black moon, at the end of August. If you were, or if you are in North America, South America, the new moons, the two of them, were in July, at the beginning of July and at the end of July. And a new moon is a period when the moon is totally black, and you plant seeds of intention and you manifest them and you watch them grow. Now, a black moon has extra manifestation powers, and you look at what it is you want to manifest, and we've got Virgo helping you and showing you here what to do over the next couple of months. So you can really plant amazing seeds of intention and say, this is what I want to create in my physical life, this is what I want in my relationships, this is what I want my daily routine to be like, and it has additional powers to manifest the things that you want. So it's an amazing opportunity to, again, take a step back and to say, this is what I want. And if you miss the black moon in the States, if you're living in the States, then use this black moon for Europe, because the black moon in the States, I think in July, happened at 11:50 or something. It was really borderline. So I always say don't get too hung up with the timings and the exact, you know, like the exact minute. So if you missed the black moon in July, the one that gave you this amazing power to manifest, just borrow Europe's black moon to manifest all these amazing things. And it's in Virgo, so you're going to have a lot more to manifest. You're going to have a lot more ideas. You're going to have a lot more information to work with. So get manifesting and ask yourself, what is my dream life? What does my life look like? So I'll make a separate video on the black moon. Watch out for that over the next few days. I'll go into more detail. If you look at your monthly horoscope for Virgo, Scorpio, Sag, I go into detail about the black moon, and I also tell you what house of the chart the black moon happens for you. So the house of the chart is what area of your life this is going to happen in. So if the black moon is in your 5th house of romance and relationships, then you may have lots of ideas about what you want your romantic life to look like. And with it in your 5th house of romance, it's like triple manifestation power to really plant these seeds and to say, I want this to happen in my life, and I'm going to put my order in universally, and I'm going to let them take care of it, and then I will see these wonderful things manifest in my life. The Virgo moon also conjuncts the sun in Virgo, so they sit together because it is a new moon, so it's pitch black and the moon is recharging its batteries. Mars is in Virgo and Venus is in Virgo. So the male and female are both in let's learn, let's break this down, make sense of it, and let's get meaning, let's get some answers. So check out the separate video that I'll make on the black moon. But it's a really, really special time because with Mars and Venus, they create new life. The female and the male principles sitting together, when they work together like this, they create a new beginning, something that takes on a life of its own. So manifest the type of identity you want to embody in future, how you live, whether you're single or not, what you want your lifestyle to look like. As long as you can imagine it, Friday the 30th of August is a magical day, and you'd be really, really wise to use this to manifest your hopes and dreams, even if you did use the one in America, and use this one as well, just to double check and to give yourself an even greater chance of manifesting the things. Because it's around, I mean, the way I would look at this is, okay, in 2019, we've got a black moon in the summer. So whether it was in July or August, to me, it doesn't really matter. It's in the summer, around July, August, there was this time of reflecting and looking at what life ought to be like in future. And I did that. I asked myself, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? You know, like that song, Que sera, que sera. So you're asking yourself, what am I going to be when I grow up? Am I going to be beautiful? And I'm going to be happy and da da da. And instead of asking those, you say, yeah, I am going to be beautiful and happy and married and an opera singer. And I'm planting all of those seeds, and I'm going to watch them grow one by one, and I'm going to have every success in my life that I could possibly want. Yeah, so make sure you use that energy at least once, because we don't have black moons every year. They're really rare. They happen, I think, every 2.5 years. So it's super important to manifest. I'm going to use this to manifest the type of relationships in my life, because I get lied to, and I am yelled at, and I'm disrespected. I don't know what that's about. What gives people the impression that they're able to disrespect me. Maybe it's because I'm so open and I talk about my feelings that some people may be annoyed and they'll be like, God, he's such a wet blanket, he's such a drip, let's make fun of him, or let's try and screw him over because he obviously is just in his feelings and he doesn't know what he's doing. So we can screw him over for £400. Won't matter. He won't even notice he's that stupid. So if you want to manifest a different type of relationship with people, then see that, the way people have been treating you, how I just mentioned, see that, hand it over to the universe and say, this is what I no longer want, and then see yourself in connection with other people, speaking politely, being at events, working together creatively, doing everything in a way that's mutually beneficial. And those are the seeds you plant, and that's what you're going to engage with in future. And remember that people are only going to treat you the way you allow them to treat you. And if that happens, they usually think they're going to get away with it. So there's something about you and me that says, I can screw this person over. When you get back to it and you say, actually you can't, and then you have to teach them a lesson, and you have to get the whole thing gets very unpleasant because they're not going to own up to what they did, and you're not going to pay for a service you didn't receive. Then it gets ugly, and then it's really important that you keep your cool and that you present the facts, and that you don't get overly caught up in the fact that, why am I being treated so badly? Why does no one care about me? Why do people make fun of me? Everyone has this, okay? Everyone has experienced a builder who has an erroneous piece of information on his thing, so he put the wrong tiles in. Everyone's had a situation where they've gone to the store and the person packing the bags has left half of the stuff out because they got confused. And everyone who's moved has probably had some sort of mix up with the time or how, and it's normal. People try and get away with things. People want to do as little work as possible usually. And if you give off an aura, especially this week, like mine, which I don't know what that is exactly, I think just a little bit uncertain, maybe nervous, and the potential to be taken advantage of. If anyone senses things like that about you, they're going to jump on it. So make sure that you use all the Virgo to get clear on what you want, and that you're clear on what you're doing, one thing at a time. You do your homework so that you don't get that other people don't think they can pull the wool over your eyes and get one over on you. Doesn't mean people are bad, it just means that sometimes in business people try and cheat and, you know, get away with it easier, and to not do the full thing and to try and hustle someone because they think they can get away with it. Now, even if that poor person, you succeed and you hustle them and you don't do as much work as you were supposed to and you cash the money, even if that person doesn't confront you, you're creating negative karma for yourself, because even if you're not caught out, whatever you put out, you get back threefold. So if you disrespect people, or if you screw them over, or if you lie to people deliberately, or if you deliberately try and make other people feel bad to make yourself feel better, you will get that back threefold. Okay? Thank you, universe, for that law. At least that one's fair. So let karma and life deal with a lot of the people who may come up to you this week, because you don't need to teach everyone their lesson. Let life teach them that lesson. They yelled at you, you don't need to show them how to behave. You don't need to educate them, it's not your job. On Saturday the 31st, the moon goes into Libra at 11:09 in the evening, again almost near midnight. The Libra moon opposes Chiron in Aries. So Libra is about compromising, and it's getting on really well with people. So the weekend, you have this huge sense of relaxation after putting your ideal life in order the day before with the black moon. And you've really concentrated and looked at what you want your routine to be like and your relationships to be like. And now it's a great day to recharge your batteries, to have fun, and by being around other people. Because now on the weekend, a lot of people are also able to go, it's time to play. And you'll be able to have a good time in your free time. And you'll be able to just laugh and enjoy yourself and have fun. And then hopefully if you screwed someone over the weekend before and you're at an amusement park, hopefully karma comes and gets you. And you don't have such a great day. I'm being vindictive here now because I think there should be some justice. And if you take someone who's totally trusting and by themselves, and just because you think you're stronger than them and you can screw them over, no, you can't. Karma will get you. So thank you, karma. I'm really, really grateful for your presence. Finally, on Sunday, the 1st of September, we have the communication planet in Virgo. Venus is in Virgo, the planet of love and beauty and creativity. They both trine Uranus and Saturn in Capricorn. So everything is on Earth. You think about lots of information and breaking it down. You make sure that what you love and who you love and how you love, that's appropriate and it makes sense. And you try and reduce the chaos, and you're trying to build something solid and secure. The Libra moon, connecting you with other people, opposes Chiron in Aries, the wounded healer, and it sextiles Jupiter, the lucky planet, in Sagittarius, which is about explore, to have good luck and to have good fortunes. So we had the black moon on the 30th of August. Now here on Sunday, the 1st of September, it is a Sunday, but it's the 1st of the new month. You will start to receive the first downloads from that black moon as to how you can build your new life. You'll get ideas and visions for new opportunities, relationships, friendships, or opportunities may be presented to you via your friendships. And it's a really great day to start a new working life commitment, to sign a contract, to start a partnership, to start this new work that's going to change the quality of your life, that's going to change your routine, and that's the first step to getting to where you want to be in terms of your manifestation. So if you manifest, if you put out into the universe, I want to be completely financially independent, and that to me means if I want to buy 3 cars in one day, I can. To get there, you're not going to immediately you're not going to put that out there during a black moon and expect it on the 1st of September, 2 days later, to immediately be there. To have won the lottery, 23 million, and you're immediately rich and it's all worked. That can happen in rare cases. So yeah, it can happen that quickly, but most of the time, it starts giving you guidance in terms of start training in this, then start working here, then make a lateral move, then train yourself in this, and then get the next position up, and then start your own business. And it kind of guides you on your path until over a couple of months or years, depending on what you're involved with work-wise, that you do get to what you've manifested. If you've ever done vision boards, look at all the vision boards you did over the last 10 years. And get them out and look at them. And look at all of the things that were on your vision boards that you wanted to have in your life and that weren't in your life. And look at them now, 10 years later, and you'll realize that pretty much everything on those vision boards has become a reality. We are so powerful when it comes to manifesting our lives, because remember, we are proof of spirit over the physical. Mind over matter. We're proof of that, okay? And when we create this beautiful landscape in our minds and we see ourselves the way we want to be, these vibrations flow out and they literally create that world here on planet Earth. So it's really important to manifest and to have a plan for your life and to make sure that it's something positive that you're going to enjoy. That's why it's so important to have a vision of what your life is going to look like. You need to plan it a little bit, because if you let life decide what you're going to be, you're not going to achieve your hopes and dreams, because you're just accepting what comes your way. And you build a wonderful life. You don't just get handed a wonderful life. It does take a little bit of effort. So I hope you have a wonderful week here. It's quite a serious week. It's a week to get the balance back. It's also a week to take some distance from that and to say, okay, we're letting that go and we're creating new space in our lives, because that was painful. We're no longer engaging with that. And now we're manifesting other things, and we're going to create these beautiful relationships and financial circumstances and experiences in our daily life. So check out the monthly horoscope. I will try and make the Black Moon Lilith tomorrow or the day after. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via the website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order the reading. I use astrology, tarot, and numerology in my personal readings. So if you have any questions that you need answering, what to do for work or what your life purpose is, love, children, relationships, money, any questions you may have, then just get in touch for a personal reading and I can answer any of your questions. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and share the video online. Have a wonderful final week here in August and an amazing start to September. And I'll speak to you next week.